I don't know what's going on. I just got out of the hospital from having an MRI and came across this. I just pulled over, missed the dogs going around it. They pulled out the back passenger in the white there first. And that guy that just got patted down, he was in the car with the dog, but I didn't see the dog hit. And of course, I'm out of battery on my deal. I'm doing it for your safety to keep them accountable. Oh, hell no. Keep those pigs accountable. Why'd they pull you guys over? They have to give you RAS, reasonable suspicion. Ask them. I didn't see the dog hit, did you guys? Did it sit? Did you see the dog sit down? Yeah, if he's still going and the people can't put out any kind of indicators to the dog either. Always film, guys. Always film. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 cop cars here. I don't think the guy found anything at all. Why is he being arrested? So what'd they find? Did they find something, guys? They can't do this. This is illegal as all get out. They didn't find anything in that car, and yet these guys are being put in handcuffs and taken to squad cars. What these police officers are doing is perfectly illegal. Totally illegal. I wish I could get out of my car, but I can't. They got so many vehicles blocked coming into this hospital. It's pathetic. They all have to go into the opposite road to get through. See? They couldn't instruct the guy to come right here. I mean, look at this. Come in here to the parking spot. Nope, nope, nope. They had to do it right there where they're blocking all the entrance to St. Anthony's Hospital. And I did not see that canine sit down or indicate in any way. And that officer didn't find shit. I wonder what he just went back and got. That other guy's already checked that side, so why is he over there again? Somebody different. Keep moving, dude. Don't block my way, please. Thank you. And another car showed up again, so now there's 5 cars. This teaches me for not having my phone charged. The charger wasn't plugged into the auxiliary jack, and I thought it was charging, and it wasn't. One of the cars took off. I think that had one of the people in it. This guy thinks he's really cute, hiding his stuff when he got out of the car just now. He's put something in his pocket he was trying to hide. And now he's going into the car on a side that you can't watch. Yeah, I don't trust these guys at all. They're about to plant something. Sorry about the moving of the phone, guys. Oh man, they're even going into the engine. Wow. For a dog that didn't hit, they're going into the engine. I only have 14% power. Totally. How many cops does it take to figure out how to open up a hood of a car? Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Dumb, Dumber, and Dumbest. Well, he's talking to Sarge on the phone. I heard him say, "Hey, Sarge." Hood's down. They didn't look very hard. They'll find something on that side where oh, they locked it. So, what are you getting out of the back of your canine car, dude? Thanks, guys. Give me a second. I'd love to be that dog right now in the back of that deal so I could hear everything that was going on. Okay, so I think it was a canine that actually pulled him over. Looks like they're all getting ready to leave. That guy just got in his vehicle, that guy's been in his, and then the canine just got in his. I don't know why they got arrested. The guys weren't told, they said, why they got pulled over. Car number 230, the canine. Car number 315. And plate number M11508. M11508. And of course, I don't know about the back car because I can't see that one. I could get out, but my battery would die like real quick because I've only got 14%, so it's in the red. So I am stuck in my vehicle charging, and the canine's getting out. And he's walking back here. I hope those guys know not to say shit. And I didn't tell them to shut up, stop talking. Looks like he's maybe talking to one of the guys in the back. Just by the body posture, it looks like he's speaking to a guy in the back. He could be talking to the other officer. Guy from the back car, very last car there, pulled up. A chubby little dude for being an officer. We got him some donut hole love handles. You know how when you put on a pair of pants and you got those little tires that fit over your pants because they're a little too tight? Well, he kind of got those. Them love handles, they say. He loves me some bacon. Bacon be good. But in this case, this bacon is bad. Bacon is really bad for y'all. They try to disguise them with cherries and berries and vanilla, but we can see right through their shit. They be some spoiled pig mate. Very spoiled piggies. I know they violated their rights because they did not have due process of taking them to court to have them do a search of their car. I don't care what Supreme Court says about free air sniff of a dog. The dog was not here. They have to pull them in. I mean, in this case, it possibly was because it was a canine that's right behind the vehicle. But normally, they have to pull a dog here. They train that dog specifically for that reason. So it wouldn't be doing a free air sniff on its own if it wasn't trained to actually violate your constitutional rights, to be secure in your persons, papers, and things. And an automobile is it's a thing. It's our shelter, our house away from our home. Whether we live in it or just travel in it, then they should not have a right. Supreme Court has this one wrong. You have to have a warrant, and this was a way for these pigs, these thugs, these people in costumes to be able to skirt the law, to skirt the Constitution, because it says secure in your person's papers and things. There's no way you can be secure when you have had a dog trained to sniff out we don't know what. Was there any food associated with this? Because dogs, they're smart. Hey, I want a reward. I didn't eat enough this morning, so I'm going to sit down and get 10,000 treats today. If that canine handler touched that car at all or indicated to that car, that's giving that dog a signal to hit. And we definitely don't know what kind of treatment that dog gets at home. We do know piggies like to abuse poor dogs, poor canines. How many canines have been abused and left in their own cop cars and allowed to die because this cop didn't think about his partner? But did he get brought up on charges of manslaughter or criminal death? No. Oh, the poor officer lost his partner. But boy, let that happen to us and we're up on cruelty to animals and a felony and all kinds of things like this. Yeah, I don't have my service dog with me today. I unfortunately just lost mine of 8 years on the 15th of April. And my new one is just a year old. And he will not sit still for an MRI, especially for as long as that one was taking. All right, there's some more movement. They're going back to the car that they locked. And now because they have possession and are thugs, they're going to break into it with a key that they've stolen from, I'm assuming, the owner of the car. I don't know what they're, oh, probably inventory now. Yeah, they have to inventory everything before the car can be towed. That's one of the other ways, you know, that they quote-unquote legally get to search, is because they make the determination that they're arresting you because you've abandoned your vehicle now. And they start inventorying everything in there, and, you know, whether they choose to write it down or not is another thing. They find cash, you know, $100. Oh, we'll put 60 in here and pocket 40. You know, you can't trust them. Cannot trust. Especially if they're saying it's due to drugs. All of that then becomes the property of the police. And they get to spend that money however they want to, including the car. Yeah. And the thing of it is here in Illinois, if there's less than 30 grams, so just over an ounce, it's a misdemeanor. There's not supposed to be an arrest. I haven't seen them pull anything out of that vehicle and tag it or show it. So I don't know what they found, because they've done nothing. They've done nothing to show that they found something. Why do you have to walk out in the road? I mean, you could have walked on the other side of the vehicle like you were already on, instead of out in the road. See? And now you're going to go back to the other side. Oh, you're staying on this side now. Kind of looked like he was kicking something there. And the guy back here got out of his car, walked around to the passenger side back. He must have a window down, or maybe the door opened a little bit, because he's talking to the guy. Yeah, the door's open. Oh, the guy's getting out. So what the hell, man? Ran him to get his name and shit's all this was about. Get them into the system. Run them. I need multiple cameras. I need to learn to be more ambidextrous. One that way and one that way. Unfortunately. I parked totally wrong. There's those guys. And that guy got out of the back of his vehicle and, yeah. I'm pretty sure he let the dude out. Then that other officer walked up, so I don't know. Oh, he's letting the guy out in the back, too. Well, that's good that they're getting out, but what the fuck, man? They violated their rights totally. Totally violated their rights. There, Mr. Piggy Piggy again. Look at that belly, man. I'd hate to be his girlfriend. Could you imagine the weight of that laying on you? I mean, I got no place to talk. I got a belly, too. Probably why I'm single. Hey! You want to come here a minute?
I gotta sit back in the car.
Okay, afterwards.
I'm gonna come there as soon as they leave.
I got lots of info for you, sweets. Lots. You're welcome. I thought they let the guy out of the second car behind this canine. But I guess not. Maybe he's still in the truck, but it looked like he let him out. Yeah, see, instead of these officers getting out of the way even now, they are just completely blocking this traffic, turning it into a one-sided deal so that those cars that are behind them, as you see, they're now having to go into the exiting traffic. And if they start going and a car comes around from this deal, then they're kind of at a standstill with each other. These cops need to move, especially those two right there. They could move over this way and be totally still within the scope of this. And I thought I was going to go straight home, too, man. I had to, like I said, I had to leave my service dog. So he's in a 3-season front porch area, which is the only, like, kennel I can kind of keep him in. Because, like I said, he would not stay for the MRI that I would have had to, that I had to take today. So that's why I left him behind. But this would have been perfect training time for him. He had to stay home, so I thought I was just going to get out of here and go. Alright, the canine is starting up its engine. I wonder why. Is he taking off, or just needing... I bet that cop's going to come around now, because he said something about he's going to pull his car. I wonder if he's going to get the plates on me now. Oh no, they're back at the window again, or door, for the guy.